Made everybody laugh.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving Monday.
That's right. Happy Monday, everybody.
Canadians. I know it's weird for those. I know you guys because you are here all the time, so you know. But like for anybody who's watching, yes, it is Thanksgiving in Canada.
Yeah, I know. It feels weird because everybody got friends in the States. It's not for another month.
Yeah, like a month and a half.
Month and a half. Yeah.
Yeah, we just kind of cranked out Labor Day not too long ago, and now we're already at Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
so.
we have ours really early.
Yeah.
Again, our Thanksgiving's just about food and family. That's about it.
No pilgrims, no Plymouth Rock, no that stuff.
Historical meaning.
No.
Just a good excuse to eat some food, hang out. It was good. A nice weekend.
And I think that's obviously why it's earlier because it has to do with the harvest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Hey, Chris, what's going on, man? Happy Monday, buddy.
Yeah, like our Thanksgiving food.
Hey, Vinny.
Hey, Vinny. Our Thanksgiving food pretty much closely resembles what the Americans eat. Like turkey.
It's turkey dinner.
Oh yeah,
all that stuff.
It's turkey and stuffing and stuff. Yeah.
Pumpkin pies.
Pumpkin. Pecan pie.
That's why Canadians, at least, like that you got like in the States, a lot of people have like Thanksgiving as they're like, okay, now it's Christmas.
Yeah.
For us, our Thanksgiving's so early, so us it's like Halloween is the next one. It's like, okay, Christmas time.
Oh yeah, no, we still got a ways to go till Christmas. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But like I'm just saying, like that's why a lot of people in the States like they don't even put their tree up till after Thanksgiving. But oh my God, that's like the end of November. So it's weird.
I think it's early November. So they're
like the last.
Yeah, it's like
Thursday.
the last or whatever. Yeah.
The Thanksgiving's super late this year for the States too. It's like the 28th of
really?
November. Yeah.
Yeah. So right almost in December.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm full and ate a lot of food, and that's why. Well, I don't know about you guys. That's why I'm in sweatpants and comfy clothes.
I'm like I copy you guys. I'm in stretchy pants because I ate more than I needed to.
I ate my way through
absolutely,
yeah. So definitely thankful for that. Thankful I had a good meal, family, friends, all that good stuff.
Now I'm all screwed up though. I keep forgetting today's Monday.
I keep thinking it's Friday.
I know. I keep thinking it's Sunday night, Monday, Friday.
Oh man, got through that week.
Yeah.
It's Friday.
Oh wait, I haven't even started yet.
I feel icky about work tomorrow. I don't know why.
So do I.
Yeah,
I do. I got a bunch of stuff on the go. I'm like,
yeah, same.
Well, I feel icky because I just started a new job, and so last week, at the end of the week, I was like, okay, I'm kind of like into it.
Yeah.
And now it's been 3 days, and I feel like it's my first day again, and I'm like.
And that's right. You had like a half day on Friday too, right? So you had like 3.5 days off. So it's
oh man.
Yeah, it's always hard going back after a long weekend.
Yeah.
It's hard going back after a regular weekend sometimes too.
But once you get Monday over with, you're like, okay, the week's begun.
You gotta get into it. It's sort of like jumping into like a cold pool or something.
Yeah, you just kind of once you're there and you get into it,
you're used to it.
It's just that
it still sucks, but
you're
getting
there and stuff, and then once you get your desk and logged in or whatever, then it's like, oh, okay.
Eric in weekend mode is not ready to let go yet.
Yeah,
he's like, I am happy in weekend mode right now. I'm here, and then
it is nice having the 3 days off. I could go with the 3-day weekend regularly.
That'd be amazing.
3 days. And I'm sorry for yawning. I was away all weekend. It was a lack of sleep. So.
Yeah, you had a busy weekend.
Yeah.
That's good.
I have a really, really funny video that if I can find a way to make it where I can block out one of the faces in the video, I want to post it because it's super humiliating, but it is. It's me, and I watched it today just to laugh.
I was thinking about it. It's kind of ironic because you love watching people fall.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
that's why.
And like, now here's one of you.
Yeah.
And that's why, though, I'm like, I want to put it out there so people can laugh at my ass because it is so funny when people fall.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you should be able to do something.
I will. It's just because it has my niece in it, and she's like 6, and I don't want to.
Yeah, she doesn't need.
Yeah, you want to respect everyone's privacy and stuff.
Terry.
Terry says, "Boo."
Oh, hey, Terry, you're scaring me.
What's up, Terry? Happy Monday, buddy.
The new job going. It's going good. It's just been a week. So it's still like the honeymoon stage, I guess, of like, this is great.
Yeah.
And I can still pull I've only been here a week card, right? That doesn't last forever. So
no, at some point, eventually you're not the new person anymore. Yeah. You never really know when that you're not the new person anymore until something happens, and it's like.
For me, in the type of position like where I work, I feel like it's stuff that was started before I started.
Yeah.
Anything that starts since I've been there, I can't pull that.
Yeah, no,
so it's that
true.
Weird, like as time goes on, it's going to be less and less of what's.
Yeah, it will be started by you, or you'll be there from the get go.
David.
Hey, David, what's going on?
How's it going, man?
So yeah, but for now, I have a little bit of time where I can pull the like. I don't know. I wasn't here.
Yeah.
You have a little bit of time with that card at least. And now you're able to make our live streams.
That's right. Mondays.
For next week. What? That's okay. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We might move the date if we have to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well,
I still have some.
I'm finding out about this as we talk.
Well, I just found out too, but I still have some like obligations that I have to do after regular work time. So
I see.
we're working this.
All right. Well, I'll be here, everyone, if you're interested.
Yeah, Eric and I will be here, or like I said, maybe we'll do it on
That's
Tuesday
what I
or
mean.
something.
Or we
Like
can
that.
move it. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We will keep you guys posted.
But
Yeah.
99% of the time, I will be here on Mondays.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay, Terry. We all got things going on in our lives.
Yeah, no worries, Terry.
Yeah.
Hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving weekend, Terry. Hope you enjoyed it. You get a lot of turkey in you,
Yeah.
or ham, or something good to eat. What do you guys prefer? What's your turkey? What's your Thanksgiving go-to meal?
Ham, never turkey. Turkey's gross.
Really? I love ham, but I also love dark meat on turkey.
Nah.
Yeah, for me too. I love turkey. I don't eat turkey often, but I love it on Thanksgiving.
I can pass on white meat every time because it's kind of dry. And
I don't. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
the same thing. I hate white meat for chicken or
Yeah.
turkey,
My
whatever.
dad likes white meat. That's so like.
Yeah, it was kind of
That's such
dry.
a dad thing. That's so basic.
It's
I
just like
guess so.
I don't know. Yeah, I've always preferred dark meat, so the
I
leg
just
and the wings. or
any
whatever.
if
more
I have
flavor.
to have a big
Yeah.
dinner, I will always want it to be ham. I don't like roast beef. I don't like turkey. I mean chicken's okay, but it's just ham all the time.
Yeah, you are a big ham fan.
Because I'm not generally speaking a big meat lover.
Yeah.
It's their jokes. But I'm really not. Like I like my hamburgers.
Yeah.
I like
You're
ham.
more of a red meat person.
Yeah, I mean, but
What
like,
it sounds like.
yeah, but to make a chicken breast does not appeal to me whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm super picky with the chicken texture.
Yeah.
Ugh, it just has to be like perfect or it grosses me out.
You can overcook chicken real easy.
Oh yeah.
I think that's my problem.
Chicken is hard to cook because it's not like a steak where you can get away with a little medium rare or something like that. Chicken's got to be like either cooked right or overdone.
And I think that just generally speaking for me, with meat, it's a texture thing. Because even hamburgers, if it's a weird, I can't.
Yeah.
No.
My gosh, Mallory's already won.
What?
Holy crap.
Already won. Wow, that went fast, Terry.
That was a hell of a fast year.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, little one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the name Mallory. It's so cute for a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, she was totally right about you can't do medium rare chicken. When I worked at a restaurant many moons ago, we accidentally sent out a medium rare chicken to some of the restaurant, and they weren't happy. Apparently, like the husband was going to come back and take our butts back in the kitchen, but
a little extreme.
The manager managed to talk him down.
Oh my God, relax. Just be like, hey, it's not cooked right. If they don't rectify it, but like really.
Yeah. But no, but it is, I mean, well, you always hear every time you want to take Hell's Kitchen or something like that, like, going around to lose his mind if chicken goes out raw.
Yeah.
Even how like at Walmart or the grocery store, you can get the pre-cooked like chicken strips for like salads and stuff.
Yeah.
You just like microwave.
Oh, yeah.
Even then, sometimes when you dethaw them, whatever, they're a little too chewy. Sometimes they're great. Like, I'm so picky with chicken
But
texture.
chicken is just because, I mean,
I don't know.
it's got to be done right. So it's always that, like, it's cooking chicken could be, you got to be careful with it.
And I honestly just find chicken to be like bland.
Well, it's definitely not the most flavor. Yeah, you need sauce or something on it. Yeah,
sauce and like
that. Good Shelly dipping sauce or something.
Like the chicken breast is always drier.
Yeah,
get the legs and the thighs and stuff. There's a little more there.
Yeah.
Even though Swiss chalet, like I never ever get a quarter chicken dinner. I'll get like a wrap with the chicken in it, but just to have a quarter chicken dinner, it's very rare.
I love this Shelly skin.
Yeah, Eric just left the chips out for everybody to see.
I did, yeah. So we're gonna finally to the grocery store, so I thought I would try them on our stream tonight.
Oh yeah, what were they again? They're all dressed.
So they're spicy, all dressed.
Interesting.
So all dressed have been up in here for like forever in Canada.
Yeah.
But all dressed is already kind of spicy.
It's a little tang to it, I guess.
Yeah, like a tang.
Yeah, but not.
So they're limited time only for the Raptors' 30th season. Yeah,
it's crazy that Raptors around for 30 years now too, eh?
Yeah.
My mom made a big vanilla cupcake. She got most of the icing on her, but enjoy it. Well, that's what she's supposed to do. Just.
That's right. When one, they just go crazy on it.
That's how it is.
It's always so sad when you like go to a first birthday and like the kid, you put that cake there because all the parents want to get that picture.
You want the kid to like,
and then the kid's kind of like.
Yeah, they don't know what to do with it. It's like no, just destroy it.
Just destroy it, and they're kind of like.
Yeah, it's like no, make it.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
And then there's the kids that are just like stick their whole face in it. All dressed. It's kind of just like a bunch of all the flavor. I don't know. It tastes like it's tomatoey with like spices and salt.
It's
and
sort of like a
vinegar
tomatoey barbecue.
Yeah,
with
it's
a
sort
little
of
bit of vinegar.
Yeah, it's because it is all dressed, so it's a bunch of different flavors. But it's you can definitely taste a bit of the ketchup chip flavor in there.
I
And
love chicken and a curry, lamb with mint sauce, roast beef in a sandwich, rabbit and curry, duck first fry. And see, all that meat doesn't really appetize. Hey, Amish Gamer.
Hey,
Amish Gamer. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to you as well. You're celebrating the Canadian one?
Yeah, we were all having fun with her. Yeah,
everyone's invited for the Canadian Thanksgiving. Everyone's invited.
Our table's open for everybody.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where you're from.
We should have done a turkey dinner.
Like are you going to cook it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We did one.
That was the longest day of life.
Yeah, it's a lot of work cooking a turkey.
And we only did the freaking turkey. We didn't even do all this. I don't know. And I'm stereotyping because this is sort of how it was for the three of us growing up. And I do know that men out there make turkey dinners. But wow, being an adult, no wonder moms were always in such bad moods on holidays.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of work. Like
at least my mom, she was always like asleep by 6. She was yelling at everybody. She's like, oh, I'm tired. I'm like, I get it now because I just don't do it. I'm like, for my family, I was like, let's just order Swiss chalet. But my dad's like, no, I want my turkey. I'm like, are you going to cook it?
Yeah, no, but yeah.
But
I'm like, well, then, because right up, I'm not even volunteering to cook it. I'll just go to Swiss chalet.
It is definitely a lot easier to go to Swiss chalet.
Roast beef with gravy is an elite sandwich.
Oh, I love roast beef sandwiches like that with hot gravy on them.
But yeah, it's all like, again, just our experience. It was always our moms or grandmas that were making the dinner. Now I know why they were always by the end of the night. Swearing.
Especially turkey because it takes forever to cook.
Yeah.
And
it's an all-day thing.
It's a labor-intensive thing too.
It's just that plus the sides. And the sides take all different, way back in the day, like my mom does it now, and I told her, like, just don't, you're crazy. But like way back in the day, like they would actually, because they just didn't exist, but they would like make mashed potatoes from scratch.
Oh God,
like,
yeah.
All that stuff was from scratch.
Yeah.
And now you can get like the powdered potatoes.
Yeah.
You can get the stovetop dressing.
Yeah, you don't have to do like the stuffing in the turkey. If you don't want to.
That's still my favorite. I don't know. I don't like stuffing like homemade stuff. I've never had one I really enjoyed. I just love the stovetop stuff. That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's good.
Really good.
Super easy to make, but I just love the flavor of it and stuff like that.
But yeah, I mean, back then I remember like my grandma at Christmas getting up at like 6 a.m. to start the turkey.
That's exactly it. It started like 6 in the morning.
And she went back then. She even made, because again, it probably just didn't exist as far as like, easy whatever. But like she always made coleslaw, but it's coleslaw from scratch. She'd grate the carrots, grate the
Oh
cabbage,
my gosh, you would buy like the pre-shredded stuff?
I don't think that existed. Like,
it probably didn't even exist back then. Yeah, no, that's the thing.
What a world.
Yeah.
I remember, and she always put it in the same bowl, and we have a bowl at the cottage, and every time we see that bowl, I think of the coleslaw.
The coleslaw, that's funny.
But yeah, and she made the coleslaw dressing because they didn't have the white Kraft coleslaw dressing. So no wonder they were so miserable at the end of the night.
Everything was a lot of work. It wasn't as simple as just buying a bag of pre-cut.
And
I don't appreciate the world I live in enough.
And again, it's stereotypical of how I grew up. It's like not like my grandpa was in there helping her. I mean, it's fine. It's just the way it was.
It's like, Grandma, how's that coleslaw going? Give me another Molson.
Molson.
Mambo, happy turkey or
Hey,
Mambo. Hey, Mambo, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, Mambo probably had a spread.
Oh,
yeah, Mambo. What did you have for dinner tonight or last night or whenever you have your Thanksgiving dinner? I'm guessing you had a massive spread of smorgasbord of food.
Honestly,
So David says he loves cooking from scratch.
Yeah, and honestly, the only time I actually kind of like cooking is at the cottage when there's lots of people there. But like, in just regular day-to-day, like, in real life, you have a 9-to-5 job, you only have like 5 hours after work.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend an hour of that cooking. So it's I want to be, doing things I want to do.
So. When I come from work, I'm like, okay, well, what do I kind of eat that's the quickest, easiest, tastiest thing to make?
Yeah.
I'm not looking to spend any more time than I have to. Like,
I love the idea of cooking from scratch. It's just finding the time and taking the time.
Well,
for me, it's the patience probably more than anything. I don't have patience.
Well, because not even that, but then cooking from scratch, then all the dishes.
The cleanup.
All that's like, that's the other side of it too. Like,
oh my God.
Just cook it, eat it, and you're done. And then you gotta clean it up and all this stuff too. So it's
a real thing.
It's a lot of work, especially like you said, you're tired when you get home from work. Sometimes like,
so like this weekend I was at the cottage for Thanksgiving, and we used paper plates and like plastic forks and stuff because
smart up there. They
we were closing the cottage as well, so like you know, there's a lot to do aside from like cleaning up a turkey dinner.
Yeah.
And no dishwasher, and there was still like 2 hours worth of dishes.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, well, because it's everything you cook and stuff like that. Yeah, lots of pots and pans and all that stuff. Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there like I appreciate my mom cooking the dinner, but I'm like we could have just had switch on.
Yeah. You could probably just driven to town.
It's funny because I did.
Well, I'm jealous of
That's
you.
the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
I made a turkey dinner last night with all the sides, and today I made a ham and pineapple carrot cake for dessert at my sister's.
Oh wow, mambo! That sounds delicious.
Pineapple carrot cake. That sounds really good. And ham. Oof.
I love carrot cake. I've never had pineapple carrot cake.
I feel like you would hate it. You don't love pineapple.
Yeah, I'm not a huge pineapple, but I do love carrot cake.
With that icing on top, that cream icing, that's good stuff.
Good. Yeah. Oh. You want to try these chips out?
Yeah, let's do it. They've been sitting here staring at me. I'll do a quick show and tell, and we'll jump into them.
Yeah. Let's take a look at these spicy all-dressed chips.
All right, so all-dressed chips. We're kind of a little snack here. Like I said before, they're limited time only for the Toronto Raptors 30th season. And for anybody asking what all-dressed chips are, you can see it's like vinegar, onions. There's some little tomatoes back there.
But they taste good. That sounds good.
Yeah, and to spice it up, there is a chili pepper.
And here's the starting. I love.
Added a chip. Oh, that's blah.
I'm
just getting all fancy.
Inside the bag. The bag is actually like these bags are getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah, it's probably $5 for the bag.
It was like $4. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'll probably about the shrinkflation later, but these are the chips.
I love Ruffles chips. They're one of my favorites.
Careful, they're ruffled. But yeah, they got a nice kind of reddish color to them there, a little orangey red. It might be spicy. We'll find out.
It's like a chili pepper. Oh.
Yeah, I'm curious to see. I love like spicy Doritos and stuff like that. So.
Oh, see, they just smell like all dressed. They don't smell hot.
Well, we'll find out. But the spicy version of like Doritos and stuff are always really good.
Yeah,
so
I'm curious to try them. Right.
There you go, everyone.
Spicy, all dressed or Ruffles.
I don't like that. They're hot as hell, but it's the chili pepper flavor. They just ruined it.
There's a little spice.
A little spice. It's so spicy.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, one with a lot of shizzle.
Oh God.
But it's the chili
it
pepper
does have
taste.
It's definitely got a spicy kick to it.
I can feel the spice.
I just broke that. Take that and eat it. I also did my bad thing of licking the chip inside my mouth. Like, no, like the piece in my mouth.
Oh. I can feel like a little spicy at the back of my throat.
But it's the chili pepper taste.
Yeah.
They're not bad.
It's definitely spicy, but yeah, I actually don't mind that.
There's a little more spice than that one. This one looks really red. This looks pretty
red. Look at it. I just don't like.
Oh, yeah, when you look at it, there's more. It's spicier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it has the all dressed flavor, but then has an aftertaste of a chili pepper, which I'm not a fan of.
Mm-hmm. They're good. I think I prefer a regular all dressed.
Yeah,
though,
that's
to be honest.
Yeah, I think I would stick with the regular. But it does have a spicy kick.
Yeah. Somehow the spicy, like the pepper flavor, kind of takes away from the usual all dressed flavor.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't taste like an all dressed chip, really.
Oh, that was a little spicier.
They're hot.
Yeah.
Did you get one with a lot of?
Oh, you know, they have a kick, and I can feel it in my mouth. Yeah.
I just wasn't really expecting it to be like that. It hurts my tongue.
Yeah, those actually have it's a pretty strong kick to it. But yeah, I think I would stick with the regular all dressed. They kind of, I don't know, it changes the total flavor of it.
I guess these make more sense of spicy P-list on the team.
Yeah.
A very first bite it tastes like. I mean, to me, honestly, like a good all dressed chip is tangy. It gives you that little. It's not hot. It's just
it's got like a tangy sort of because it's got that mix of like the salt and pepper or the salt and vinegar in there and with like the ketchup chip, that sort of flavor to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are gross.
I don't think they're gross. I think if you're looking for like a decent spicy chip, give it a shot.
Yeah, it's worth trying, but
I like regular all dressed.
Yeah, I would definitely stick with the regular all dressed.
Yeah.
You didn't drink.
But all dressed are definitely not my favorite chip to get, anyways. Like I would never really buy them on my own.
I'm picky about all dressed because different brands taste totally different.
Yeah,
that's like true. The Walmart Great Value all dressed is actually pretty not spicy but tangy. Like it burns your tongue.
I wasn't sure what you were saying if they were good or bad there.
It's where to make sure you have to your tongue waters.
Oh, it makes your mouth water. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
I wasn't sure what that.
Like just because it's so tangy, right?
I thought it meant like a lemon or something. Like it's sour.
but
it's like overpowering flavor.
Yeah.
It is funny though. The bags of chips have gotten smaller over the last few years.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah, this is like the regular size bag of chips. And it's almost like it's a third of the size of what it used to be.
Oh yeah.
So annoying.
Yeah. Like everything, the shrinkflation, everything's getting smaller.
Terry is back.
Hey Terry.
Welcome back, Terry.
Phil, you ready for the spicy chili? Did you mean the things? I was not ready for that.
It is about chili season coming out now. It's getting cooler out now.
I am determined to use my crock pot so I don't eat Kraft dinner for dinner.
I don't think I made chili once last winter. Maybe I did once, but like
yeah,
I gotta get back on that.
Was it just me that just got an ad? Oh, is there like mid-roll ads now? Oh, you know why? They added that feature in, and I think no wonder why, because they want the more revenue. I think we have to go in and untoggle it.
Oh, okay.
So sorry.
Sorry, everyone.
That's weird. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
No, they started rolling out where lives would have mid rolls now, because when you're watching something live, you never had.
Well, yeah, you yeah.
But now it's a feature you can enable, but YouTube default enables it.
Oh, really?
Because they want the revenue. They want the revenue, so you have to go in and like enable it.
Yeah, it seems weird that they put it in a live stream.
No, it's not. They want money.
No, I mean I get why they're doing it, but. Normally they kind of
Arctic Ginger.
Hey, Arctic Ginger. What's up, man? Happy Thanksgiving.
Just tangy ketchup and picked up the chili cheese chips. The tangy ketchup is pretty tangy. Ketchup can be tangy too. You get a good ketchup. Chili cheese chips.
Never had the chili cheese chips.
I don't know if I've ever seen chili cheese chips.
No.
Are they like Ruffles or?
He's Hostess.
Hostess.
Wait, didn't we try those?
We tried.
We had 3 of the flavors.
We had ketchup,
Ogre-tan, and.
No, we didn't. Eric didn't get the Ogre-tan.
Oh no, we had barbecue.
I didn't get the cheese one.
That's okay.
Yeah. We had barbecue.
We had barbecue ketchup and was it sour cream and onion?
Yeah, I think it was sour cream and onion.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
It was the retro munchies dudes that got me.
I know. I saw that the back on the bags again.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta pick these up.
Them.
Yeah, they're back for at least a little while, I guess. Everything's coming back. Like all that retro stuff's coming back again.
The last chili I made was for 20 people. They cleared it. Oof.
That's good. I love chili.
They are the new retro.
Yeah, I saw like there's a ton of retro things coming back. Apparently, people are starting to not reject, but like flip phones are making a comeback because people want like the phone functionality without like social media stuff on there.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, and so with like Walkmans and like old like portable stereos and stuff.
Yeah,
they're all making a comeback.
Yeah, it's funny.
We'll see how much of a comeback. I feel like
it might be. It's probably like a micro.
Let's be real. If you can carry this and get everything in one versus carrying a Walkman, carrying a flip phone. Let's be real. It's for the trendy factor.
That, or like it might just be more so for the fact that they don't want Facebook and Instagram.
But you can delete the apps on your phone and not have
That's true. Yeah.
But what if you want to give a phone to your kids so you can contact them, but you don't want them like on social media yet because they're too young?
So you just have it Wi-Fi. You don't give them data.
No, but if you need them as like a phone, a phone.
There's a phone. Just give them a flip phone.
Well, okay, kids, yeah, but I'm talking about like adults. Let's be real. Adults aren't lugging around a CD Walkman and a flip phone. And that's
I'm getting my Discman back out.
That's just a trendy thing.
Well, it's also I'm sure it's a small.
It's probably
doing it, but
it's probably like the same thing with like vinyl, right? Like vinyl, made a comeback, but it wasn't like it's not the dominant
No, exactly. It was just
a niche market who like got into vinyl.
Yeah, because it's still a lot of
people. It's all these people that just wish they were around in the 90s and they weren't. So sorry, we were so cool and you couldn't live through that era properly, organically, and you have to pretend like you're all like organically cool.
My first 2 phones were flip phones, and I loved my flip
phone. But it was organic for us. These people are just jealous.
You don't know whatever happened if it's ever gonna like the flip phones, like the Android, like the Galaxy Folds and all that stuff. Those kind of never really.
I don't think they really took off.
Galaxy has some, or they have the Z Fold or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
They have the clamshell one too.
There's a clamshell one as well. Yeah.
I don't know if anyone. I've only seen like 1 or 2 people with them.
I don't think they sell a whole lot of those.
Yeah, I mean the idea of it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I want to see if there's a good.
I thought there was rumors Apple at some point might do it, but
Apple's doing its Apple thing, which is we'll just sit back and watch.
And then 5 years later, we'll come out with this.
Oh my
God, this new.
Yeah, we have the best flip phone ever. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the idea of it's cool. Okay, you can have a small phone in your pocket, and because that's one of the biggest pain in the ass of these ones is more just trying to keep them in your pocket or something like that during the day.
Oh yeah.
Trying to walk around with one of these things, if you can fold it in half, it's like, oh, cool.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of miss the small size of the old flip phone.
Well, remember the Apple came back with the iPhone, like the mini one,
the mini one
lasted, I think, a couple of years.
I took like no photos, which is really odd for me. So I was trying to see if there was a photo of like the leaves or anything this weekend.
Oh, you're trying to look for nature photos. Okay.
But
I thought you were talking about something with what we were talking about there.
I was trying to change the subject from phones.
But apparently the weather, they're saying, because it's kind of warm, that the leaves are not as bright this year. Color changing as previous years.
Well, no, because it's been too warm, too long. But another week, and they're going to be crazy because at the cottage, normally the whole road is covered in fallen leaves, and leaves have hardly started falling. But I think it's going to be cold for a week. I mean, here, the pretty season of the trees really doesn't last very long. It's like maybe a couple weeks.
Depending on the weather and stuff like that.
As soon as that weather gets cold enough, it's like 2 weeks, and then
it sounds like boom for the leaves. It goes from like green to like yellow, red, gold, and then
gone.
They're on the ground.
Yeah. And you get to rake them.
Yeah, that's right. And the fun of cleaning them up.
Proud to say he has quit smoking since the pandemic began, and she has the energy to chase after him. Oh, good for her.
That's really good to hear. Yeah.
Yeah, good for her.
That's awesome, Jerry. See, David loves the retro stuff. He used to love 12-inch picture discs. And then his first phone was analog.
That's cool because it was organic to him. I'm talking about these people that are like 30 right now that are like, oh, look how cool I am. I have a Walkman. Dude, played out. Like, you're not cool.
There it is, everyone. Sorry if you want to get a Walkman again.
It's these Gen Zs that are trying to be all like cool and hip. Sorry.
I've definitely not seen anybody with a Walkman on. No. It wouldn't surprise me if I did, but so far nothing. I think maybe I'll go back to maybe see people like that. You'd see that at a Starbucks, somebody leaves like a typewriter.
Yeah, exactly. But there's gonna be idiots that do that.
Well, it's like
That's amazing.
If you want to use a typewriter in your house because you literally want to, that's cool. But if you're taking it to Starbucks, you're just doing it.
So some of the old tech died out for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you're just doing it to be seen. Like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm a real scribe. Look at me.
Yeah.
So using like ink dip pen.
That's what I'm gonna start writing with the quill again.
I'm gonna send messages by carrier.
I was gonna say the carrier pigeons or something like that. Like,
no more text messages.
Yeah.
Fly, Mordecai.
That's right. I don't pay any data fees. Instead of watching movies, you get like one of those books you flip where like and the person would like run on the way, at each page, or the person would move a little bit, so you flip through and like make the person
like an animation. Yeah.
Yeah, you just have instead of watching TV, that's your entertainment now.
I take it as flattery. I take it as flattery that they want to be us. So
well, I think because it's different for us because it was all new, but for these kids who have just always just been inundated with all this tech, it's like I just want to, unplug from it all.
Exactly. I just want one piece of tech that does one thing
and doesn't have to be 1,000 things.
Ping me with which notifications and noises.
Turn your notifications off again, people. It's called have your own self-monitoring. And if you really can't handle that, then just don't have one at all. But that's my thing.
Zuckerberg got you, didn't he?
No, I mean, I get it. It is an addiction for people. I get it. But at the same time, there has to be some sort of what's what I'm looking for?
No, there has to be some sort of self-control or whatever.
Self-regulation. Responsibility on you to be like, no, I can't handle this. And turn it off
maybe some people have addiction, probably just they're annoyed with it all. It's like, I don't want to have to just give me one thing where I can just make phone calls on. That's all I want.
And that's fine. Just brick your phone. That and make it a phone. I mean, whatever, do what you want. But I'm just saying, that whole thing just irritates me because the technology is super cool and great.
I can't tell.
No, but I'm just saying, it's like, you can turn your notifications off. You can delete your Instagram. You can delete your TikTok. It's not anybody else's problem. I'm sorry, but it's not.
It's true,
it's your own responsibility to know if you can handle it or not, and it's your own responsibility to push the delete button.
Well, these apps, you aren't forced to use them.
No, that's where I get frustrated. I understand social media and the negativity and the impact it's had, but at the end of the day, you're the one choosing to still look at it. And if you are, then you have to
No, it's true though. Yeah, I mean, you're not forced to have Instagram on your phone. Those chips all the time have gross aftertaste.
I know.
They do.
Now I'm sitting here, I'm like, Mike.
They have a weird potato aftertaste.
It's dried my whole entire mouth.
I don't know. Maybe it's got some Diet Coke with it after.
I feel like I just smoked a bunch of weed and have the pasties.
Really? No, I have a gross taste in my mouth now.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, those chips are.
It's not retro. It's called My Cupboard and Drawers. I'm a student in our apartment building. He's talking about how he misses haggis chips. They're talking to each other. My potato chips with the haggis flavoring.
Oh, Habs played Pittsburgh tonight.
The game
only on Amazon Prime.
Oh, that's a big change.
Yeah,
I got Prime, so I can watch the game.
Yeah.
What is the term I'm looking for? Like when you're like not personal responsibility, accountability.
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking for. I couldn't think of the damn word.
Personal accountability.
It was just driving me crazy. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
No, what am I trying to say?
You can go deep into this conversation if you want.
Well, but it's accountability for anything. Like, yes, there's outside influences to everything, but at the end of the day, you're the only one responsible for.
It is, but what about the onus on like the programmers and developers who purposely make these phones the apps more addictive, right? The same techniques used to keep people like pulling the slots to slot machines are also used on these apps.
Again, that's fine, and I understand like gambling, there can be an addiction, and it's not something you can just walk away from. I totally understand that, but again, it's like anything. There's help for that stuff. It's not like you're just left hung and dry. There's help that you can get for that stuff once you realize that if you need people to help you. Like, again, I'm not taking away the fact that for certain things, it's like a legit like gaming addiction where you spend 24/7 gaming and you can't stop.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, is that the person that developed the video games issue? They just put it out there.
Yeah.
It's like people who are overweight. Is it the people that make the potato chips? Is it their fault that people are overeating? Like, and again, I know that there's
I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah,
right. Like, I just feel like this day and age, there's not enough personal accountability. That's all. Yeah. It's easy to just say it's everything else's fault.
Well, yeah.
And it's not always. And I get for some people, it's really hard to get to a place where it's like, this is bad for me. This is not good for me.
No,
I need to do something about it.
None of my mistakes are my fault.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, people that are addicted to smoking. Like, is it the cigarette company's fault that they're addicted to smoking? I mean, they made the product. They didn't make them start smoking.
Well, no, I mean, there's a fine line of like...
It's a fine line.
Personal responsibility. Yeah. If not, then like, you have to shut down like everything.
Well, but that's my point. And I think that that's like, the generations that sort of, it's a lot of that personal responsibility just isn't there.
No.
It's everybody else's fault.
No, exactly. When you talk with, if anyone is watching and struggling with any sort of food or gambling addiction, please reach out to someone for help. There's lots of resources out there.
Absolutely, and on the flip side, there is lots of resources for those things. And I was just speaking very like blatant, just for my point. Like, obviously, I understand that there is people that can't just stop doing something. I understand that addiction's a real thing.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, generally speaking.
Yeah, and there's always help out there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. On that note.
Well, it's fine. I'm allowed to have an opinion.
No, it's fine. Yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing.
They're just talking about haggis. They're not even listening to us.
Haggis.
Oh, thank God they're not listening.
Why? I think that sometimes these conversations are just like good to have conversations about things, and everybody's different opinions. And I'm not saying that anybody's opinion is right or wrong. It's just sort of opinions.
Well, no, I mean there is no right or wrong answer for these things. That's the whole crux of these things.
If there was an answer, then the problem would be solved.
Yeah, no, exactly. Everything's gray area. I do miss flip phones sometimes. They were fun.
It was just satisfying that the flip motion.
Yeah. Where you hang up the phone, that clip.
I know.
My mother smoked since she was a kid. Has tried many times to quit since the pandemic. At first, here's her opportunity. See, good for her. Good for her.
That's really good to hear, Terry. That's awesome.
Using smoking as an example, it's what do they say? Like, nicotine is like one of the most addictive. Tobacco, whatever nicotine is like one of the most addictive things. Like, good for anybody who's able to kick.
The funny thing is, nicotine itself. I'm not a doctor, but it's like it's
according
safe.
To stuff.
Yeah. Nicotine's not the problem. It's the delivery system. It's the delivery system. It's your smoking. That's the problem.
Papers, the
nicotine doesn't kill you.
But the nicotine's what's addictive.
Yeah, but it's the lighting up tobacco and inhaling the smoke, and that's what kills you is all that stuff. But nicotine itself is like generally it's like caffeine.
Yeah.
Because there's another thing too, like talking about drugs, but no one talks about like caffeine is super addictive, right? And it's
people, especially younger kids, are severely addicted to these freaking Red Bulls. And I get so mad. I have a friend who works stupid hours and works way too much. And she'll just survive on like 2 days of not eating, but drinking like 6 Red Bulls. And I get so mad at her.
Yeah.
That is so dangerous.
Oh yeah, remember
those are not good for you.
Oh yeah, remember Jolt Cola?
Not
I don't know
good
if that
for
still
you.
exists anymore. Remember Jolt Cola? They had like double the caffeine or something like that.
Yeah.
It's not good for you. It makes your heart. Well, you didn't drink them a lot, but you used to drink them.
Oh, Night Shifts used to drink.
Oh, I remember Night Shifts having
but
like
you're like,
drinks.
that's not good. People die from that.
But what about a personal accountability? It's not their fault they made these things.
I never said it was their fault.
I
just said don't drink them. Why is he trying to make me angry? I just said they're bad for you, so don't drink them.
Yeah.
But okay. I don't understand what you're trying to get me upset about.
I'm not trying to get upset at all.
I wasn't saying it was their fault. I was just
using the same logic we were talking about before with personal accountability, right? Like, if your friend doesn't, it's her choice to drink them or not.
Absolutely, and I tell her she's an idiot for doing it, but I can't force her not to drink them.
No.
You should put a picture up at all the local stores.
But I don't understand. No, I just don't understand what you were trying to get with that, because I never said that it was their fault she drank too many of them.
I don't know.
They get me like going, and then they get upset when I won't stop. So it's your fault.
I don't get you going.
I always hated Red Bull. I don't get the taste of that shit.
I used to drink Monster because it tasted better.
No, the 5 hour, and those are those little like plastic bottle things.
I think the biggest, again, it's like anything in moderation. I think the biggest thing is people that are drinking like 2, 3, 4 a day. Like,
well, it's like I used to work. I know a lot of people that like would drink like a crazy, like either Coke or Diet Cokes, like just nonstop.
Oh yeah.
I used to work with a guy that he'd have like 5 regular Cokes like a day. Like, good lord.
I mean, even now that sugar.
That'll catch up with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, good lord, man. But yeah, some people just, like, there was the caffeine, the sugar, the both, but it was like, good lord, man.
Don't drink your calories.
I never drink coffee, but just regular Coke.
But
like,
the energy drinks just have so
they're
much
like all that
stuff in it.
They're like jacked up caffeine. And yeah, I forgot about those 5 hour energy drinks. I'm one of those too back in the day. But yeah, they're trying to get rid of a lot of those things or like regulate them more and stuff because they want kids. Well, it's the same with like with vapes and stuff like that, right? Juul, like I don't know if Juul's still a company anymore, but they got in shit for that.
Oh yeah,
with all their advertising, they were sort of advertising to like kids and stuff.
Wasn't the flavors and stuff that were more like
and the way they were marketing and stuff like that. Kids will do whatever, but
yeah, I mean, I don't think that kids under 18 should be buying energy drinks. I mean, not saying that 18 is a magical number where you're smart, because at 18 your brain's still not there. You're dumb.
Well, no,
but like at least 18, it's like, okay, you're an adult.
Well, you're more than like
but like
13 or 14-year-old.
No way, because they don't know. They're just like, this is fun, and they drink it. But like, oh my god,
it makes me feel crazy. Yeah,
it's so bad. I feel like it's just so bad.
Yeah, no, that stuff's horrible. Got all the chemicals and stuff in this stuff.
The White Monster.
The White Monster.
What was that?
I don't know.
I guess the Monster drink.
I guess that's the same as Monster Energy.
Oh, one of the Monster Energy drinks.
Oh, the white can. Well, I didn't know there was a white can.
I'm assuming.
I had the black can.
No. I'm assuming there's a white. I was assuming he meant Monster, like the white one.
I'm guessing it was the white can. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm assuming.
I used to have it was a black can. I used to drink Full Throttle too.
Oh, I remember those ones. Yeah.
It's bad.
Well,
I mean, you're personally responsible for the decisions you make. I'm just saying it's bad for you.
I chose to drink the Red Bull, and not the Red Bull.
Did it actually keep you awake though?
It gave you like a little spurt of energy.
And then you were probably 18 times more tired when it wore off.
Exactly.
And that's why, because you keep drinking.
Well, that's the problem.
Well, that's
get that crash.
So I had to figure. I had to time it right because I'm like, I want to be awake for the end of my shift when I ride home. So I, drink it before I leave, and I have that jolt of energy to get me home. And then when I got home, crash and sleep. It was a strategy to get through my night shift.
The only thing with you is I'm pretty sure from what I remember is like one can would last you like the whole course. Like you wouldn't just be chugging a whole can.
Oh, no. I was actually, in all honesty, if I remember correctly, I would kind of like sip it over the course of like a night. Probably like I started to get tired at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And then I crack open the can and like sip it over the next like 4 hours or so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just, you just hear these bad stories. And like even doctors are like, just don't.
No, a lot of stuff, yeah.
That's why, like, and I'm going to disclaim this before you guys start twitching, but I have absolutely no idea about anything, what's in it, what if it's good or bad or whatever, but I hear all this stuff about, and I know there's some, like, really legit stuff, but a lot of this, like, pre-workout people do, and that's literally what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to get you, like, jacked up to go do a workout.
Oh, yeah, really? It's like a super shot of coffee.
Yeah, but I'm like, is that even good for you? I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure it's not good for you at all.
No,
but you see these people who are like fitness people, well, because they're probably getting paid for that stuff.
Big thing too.
But and I'm just like, that just feels like it's because my whole theory is like, if it's giving you a false sense of energy, you could go to the gym and actually hurt yourself.
Well, you could.
Oh yeah, if you're all like amped up or whatever, yeah.
You take on too much, hurt yourself. There's all sorts of things you can do. Yeah.
Well, that stuff just is like.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of stuff, people get, get paid by companies to,
It's funny when you get sponsored, right?
And stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I know nothing about them. I'm sure there's some that's probably more natural than others. I know there's some like that is like, really probably like bad for you, like worse, I guess.
Yeah,
but like I know like legitimate companies probably because there's like standards that they have to.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a biological long-term cost to everything, right? Like.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. Yeah.
So
all these chemicals and stuff like that. Who knows what to.
Exactly. Oh, I mean, like all the food I eat.
Well, all of us, all the food, yeah.
Nothing wrong with a Fresca, right?
Aspartame.
Oh God.
Sue Fresca. They're making you drink aspartame. Their fault.
It was my choice. I freely choose to drink my Fresca.
I don't know. That's a weird, thing to me because it's like,
Well, no, there's always, there's got to be
exceptions to every rule.
Yeah. I can't read the chat from here.
They're just still talking about, I guess, the Monster in the white can. No effect on me, but I like the taste. David, don't drink too many.
Oh my God! See what Terry said?
My cousin claims that he sometimes mixes Pepsi and coffee.
Pepsi and coffee? Oh my God!
Pepsi and coffee, that'd be it.
See, I don't think coffee does anything for me. Like, I don't drink coffee for I think if it does, it's more just like a placebo effect for me. It's like, I'm drinking coffee, I'm awake.
See, I think I'm so used to coffee now that I need the first one just to make me feel like normal.
Yeah.
To get my day going.
But I also think, I feel like for you, it's like a little placebo too. I feel like most people probably do.
Probably, I guess. A placebo?
Where you're like, coffee's supposed to wake you up. So you drink it and you're like, oh, I feel awake.
Yeah, I guess, but.
Although, no, I feel like caffeine for you is pretty. Like, if you drink a coffee at 5 o'clock, you don't sleep all night. So weird.
Yeah. I guess it's not that weird.
You're just sensitive to caffeine.
Some people are more sensitive to caffeine than others.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, it's funny because, I could drink a coffee at 9 o'clock and go to bed, no problem.
Oh, okay. Well, good for you.
Well, I wasn't bragging. I was just saying, it's just interesting how it affects people so differently.
It does, for sure. I think, as you, there's, studies that as you age, caffeine affects you differently.
Yeah. Yeah, you should just have one coffee now during the day. Maybe 2, depends. I used to have 7 or 8 back in the day. That's too much.
That's a lot.
For me, the one thing that makes me feel the best is drinking a big ice cold glass of water.
Yeah.
That makes me feel
I don't drink nearly enough water. I try and drink more water, but some days are better than others.
Oh, that's good, David. Doesn't drink energy drinks much.
That's good, yeah.
If you have ADHD, coffee makes you sleepy.
Oh, weird.
That makes sense, though. Because your brain's always...
Because you're already super stimulated, right? So that extra bit puts you over the edge. It's a sleepy time.
That's interesting. Yeah, I drink coffee now. It's sort of just more to habit. I just have it every morning. Coffee
just makes me... I know David hates coffee.
I know.
That's right. David's not a coffee fan, yeah.
Even the coffee crisp, I think, was no bueno for David.
Yeah, that's right. I remember he was not a big fan of that.
No.
Yeah, coffee's definitely a bit of an acquired taste.
I used to hate coffee.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I would never drink it at all.
Yeah.
And then I kind of eased into it with the ice cappuccinos and things like that.
Yeah.
The sweeter ones. And then eventually I just got down into no sugar.
Yeah.
So I did double doubles for a bit. Then
I think most of us, that's how I started drinking. In high school, I started drinking double doubles.
Yeah. And
then just went to I can't drink black coffee because it just bothers my stomach too much.
Oh yeah. I still can't do black coffee.
No, I don't. It's not so much the taste; it just really bothers my stomach.
Yeah.
So I would just have some cream in it.
Yeah, I still find just black coffee way too bitter, acidic.
Yeah, I find it gives me really bad heartburn. Taste wise, I don't really mind it, but I just can't. So I just put usually just some cream.
David says, "Oh, the coffee crisp was just wrong."
That's right. Yeah, if you don't like coffee, that's not a candy bar you want to eat.
No.
But I remember as a kid, which is weird because coffee is a kind of a distinct flavor. I remember as a kid, I liked coffee crisp.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it was never oh, gross.
No,
but because they do have that coffee-ish, it's not a strong coffee flavor, but it does have that coffee taste to it.
My grandma used to get like those Laura Secord assorted packs. There'd be like a coffee flavored like chocolate and that.
Yeah.
I never minded that either.
I remember as a kid, someone had. I was always remember the jokes I was into for my sister and to my nephews. It was like chocolate covered coffee beans.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna get those for the kids.
Oh my god, they'll go
chocolate
and caffeine. Your sister will be like, "Thank you, Steve."
Yeah, just watch them go nuts.
What do we got here? Terry says, "I was going to Burger King on a motorcycle covered in Nutella, ordering a large onion ring, dressed up as Willy Wonka, dancing the pony, while singing 'Dangerous' by Roxette Sound." That sounds like a lot of things. I don't think it's possible, to be honest.
I was going to say, how do you do the dancing with while you're riding the Nutella-covered motorcycle?
Yeah, I think that one's not possible.
That might be, yeah.
Go to Burger King sounds okay, but yeah, the rest I don't think is possible.
The dancing of the...
Yeah.
Do the Willy Wonka, like, little fake fall.
The little roll?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm okay, everyone.
Did you ever see that? I saw a clip on, like, I want to say it was, like, on TikTok or Instagram Reels, but Gene Wilder saying he would only play Willy Wonka if he could do that part.
Yeah.
That little fall.
Because it made the audience not trust him.
Yeah, they never just tell the truth or not. Yeah. I remember seeing that clip somewhere where he said that the only way he would do it is that if you could do that little scene, because I guess it wasn't in that movie or something like that.
No.
It's like, oh, that's interesting.
Fancy. Arctic Ginger says ice caps are a gateway drug to caffeine.
They are, because they're sweet and sugary, and they don't really taste like coffee.
No, they're delicious. But
look at Eric; he's living proof that
I'm the poster boy for
ice caps lead to coffee drinking.
It's the gateway. Don't start. If I see anyone with like iced coffee in their hand or ice cap, I'm gonna slap it out.
Like smack it out.
No, I don't want what happened to you to happen to me. What happened to me to happen to you.
Look at me. I drink 2 coffees a day.
I'm a mess.
It's just chocolate coffee beans.
He's not a happy guy. He's puking.
Yeah, I can't imagine they taste very good, but I just that'd be funny to give to my nephews just to watch them go crazy.
Cranked up.
Yeah. It can only lead to good things, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, only the best.
But here's an example. I love ice caps. I just saw ice caps.
Yeah.
And over the summer, I was drinking because I was close to a Tim Hortons, so I was drinking a lot of ice caps, like a couple times a week, which is a lot because they're like 400 calories if you get a medium. All the sugar, like it's crazy bad for you. And I finally was like, you know what, like this is not good. So I had to stop. I'm like, nope, no ice caps.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things, like, you just get like, oh, my ice cap, and you crave it because you're like addicted to whatever, it's the sugar or whatever it is. But I'm like, no, I have to stop. It was hard. I still caved a few times.
One.
Every time you wake up in the middle of the night, ice cap.
No, but then I'm like 400 calories. Like that's like a meal.
Yeah. That's the trade-off
insane.
too. It's not just the caffeine, but then it's all that stuff too. Yeah.
Exactly.
And it also wasn't like ice caps were always like a treat. And then it became like not a treat. So I'm like, no. I want it to be like every couple of months I get an ice cap.
Yeah.
Yay. And so it was like a weird
that was kind of like with us with like Babas, where we've had it a whole bunch in the last little while. Whereas before I would have it like once every
couple months.
Yeah.
Month, yeah.
And I still love it, but it's we've had it a bunch of times where it's like it went from being like
it lost its shine.
Well, here's a funny story because years ago, right before I got sick and went to the hospital, one of the last things I tried to eat was Babas,
which is like it's like a chicken shawarma rice bowl place that we go to.
And the next day I ended up in the hospital. So for like 5 years, the thought of it, and I loved them. I'm like, I can't do it. And then just like a couple months ago, because you guys would get them occasionally.
Well,
and a couple months ago,
the podcast, we pick one up or something.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try a rice bowl again. And so I did it. And I'm like, ooh, it's good. So then we had it like every week when we were doing videos.
Yeah.
And then now I'm like kind of over it again.
They're good though. It's nice though. They've got the salad with the grits. Yeah.
Oh, the salad was a nice ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terry wants to know how it sounds.
Yeah, I couldn't do all that. I'm exhausted just reading it. No.
I thought it was actually like physically impossible.
I think I thought the motorcycle was covered in Nutella.
But yeah, it's just funny, like those things that like, and sometimes like, at least for me, like just the ice cap example, but like I'm one of those people, like I know lots of people are like this, but I especially like I get hyper fixated on like a food.
Yeah.
And I will eat the shit out of it for like 2 months, 3 months.
Just have it like all the time, yeah.
All the time, and then I won't want it for like a year. Like it's the weirdest thing, but like
you get it out of your system.
It's so weird though. Like, but I'll like hyperfixate. Like I would make these rice bowls at home, like Greek rice bowls.
Mm-hmm.
Have them like 2 or 3 times a week. I mean, it wasn't the worst thing to have, but like, and then I haven't had one now in like 2 months.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah, it's funny. You just kind of I think everyone kind of does it. You get like
whatever
it is, but you kind of get fixated on it. It's like, oh, this is really good, and you just and then eventually it's like, okay,
like eggs. I would eat eggs every day, like all the time, and now eggs, I'm like.
Yeah, you gotta mix it up a little bit.
I know.
No, and that's the thing too. Sometimes just you need a little variety.
I was spending the day outside in the backyard in a swimsuit drinking lemonade on a Saturday afternoon in February. Maybe not February. Well, wait, wait. We never said where.
Yeah, the location wasn't specified.
So
that's true.
If I'm like on a beach in February,
but
then
it said in the backyard, right?
Okay, well, if I'm visiting somebody,
I was going to say the backyard could be located in Hawaii.
Exactly.
That's exactly. There's lots of backyards out there.
That's true.
That was a little bit of a trick.
So
loophole. I would eat the onion rings just dipped in Nutella.
Oh man,
I love onion rings.
In Nutella?
Yeah, they're good.
Not Nutella. Who knows? I've never tried it, but I like Nutella. I love onion rings. Maybe it'd be a match made in heaven. Yeah, like Elvis's fried peanut butter banana sandwiches or whatever.
My nephew is 8 years old, and he's now hitting that age where he is like a garbage disposal. He just eats and eats and eats.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And so now when I'm with him, like now he like snitches food off my plate, and he stole some of my onion rings. He stole some of my lasagna.
That's my onion ring.
Hey, I'm like, we're at that age now.
Yeah.
Because he does a lot of like sports and stuff, so he's always like.
Yeah, well, the kids like that, they're always usually most of the time they're running around and stuff like that, so it's.
He's really in the growth spurt. He's 8.
Yeah.
So probably yeah.
But I'm like, hey, that's mine, because he eats a lot faster than I do.
Well, that's back off. Get your own sandwich.
You gotta defend your food from vicious kids.
Because I'm kind of a slow eater sometimes, so sometimes. Eric's the fastest eater.
I am, because I always say I'm an aggressive chewer.
You are.
I'm gonna really work on this.
No, it's just a funny thing. Like, and it probably just is like it's just. I'm like, I just feel like it's just more tiring to be an aggressive chewer.
It's like, exhausting being me.
You would eat cotton. You could put cotton candy in your mouth that literally just is, and you'd be like. I can't even do it without food, but you know what I mean.
No,
He's like a super fast chewer.
I just grew up in a house where we eat fast.
I'm surprised you chew that. It's not like learn how to just like.
Yeah, you should be like more like Joey Chestnut, just dipping stuff in water.
I said in 2025, I'm really gonna work on chewing.
It's not a bad thing. Like live your life. I'm just saying it's just a funny thing. That's all. Because it's just so. I'm like sometimes I'm just like, oh my gosh, where's the fire?
It is kind of like for like we're doing eating in videos. You want to hear like clicking and jaw grinding and all this stuff coming from my head.
It happens. Nobody likes hearing. That's why we put music on some of our.
That's right. Yeah.
The one time, a few times way back in the day, we didn't because people were like, no, the music's annoying, so we took it out. All we got was shit on.
Well, I know one of them was the Domino's Pizza, which is one of our biggest videos.
Yeah.
And that was one of the ones where like, you know what? And I think I actually put in there like a little thing to like for your enjoyment.
Yeah, chewing sounds.
Yeah, and it's like everyone's like, what the hell are you doing?
I mean, chewing's just gross. So
I hate I hate the chewing. Like any videos I see where people eating food, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pork and beans and tomato or maple syrup with buttery hot toast. Blech. I don't like pork and beans. Whether it's in maple syrup or tomato, no thank you. My dad would have the brown ones all the time. I don't know.
Yeah, my dad always
like,
but
I can smell it right now.
I don't mind them in chili and stuff like that, but just having beans on their own, it's...
My dad used to mix hot dogs.
Yeah,
my dad would do the same thing.
Can you smell it right now, though?
Yeah.
Like the cooking on the stove? Ugh.
Yeah, I just never could. But I like chili, which has tons of like beans and stuff in it.
I think it's because the beans...
just on their own, it's...
Well, I think because the beans were in a can in a sauce.
Well, they always look kind of gross, yeah. And the texture of them, too, they're like that mushy, like, yeah.
That's why I don't like peas.
That's right, yeah, you don't like peas either, yeah. They don't like peas.
That's not aggressive. That's normal. But you never, ever chew like that. Like, you look so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's normal. I don't even want to eat this because they're hot, but I'll show you what you do.
I'm practicing.
Like, you'll be like...
With my mouth open?
No, I can't do it, though. It's not natural to me, but it's like... And he does it just really that first bite. Like,
here, I'll do this is regular Eric style.
No, you're going to exaggerate. see your exaggerating.
Yeah. It's close though.
Kind of the sound. Oh, that's so gross. The second time around, they're not good. Don't get those.
Well, let me try another one.
Ugh, they have a weird taste.
The aftertaste is actually pretty brutal.
I think because they just don't taste like all dressed.
No.
Well, that's the thing, because they really don't taste like all dressed.
They just taste like spicy chips.
Yeah. Soy Ruffles, not a winner.
No.
Like
the aftertaste soured my vote.
Maybe it's because I love all dressed, so it feels like it's just ruining it, but.
Yeah, the spiciness just throws off the whole flavor of them. That's the thing. Like, they don't really taste like all dressed chips anymore.
Mm-mm.
They are spicy. Like that one, I can feel in the back of my throat.
I know.
But it just doesn't have the same flavor.
No.
That one's going to make me cough. I can feel it.
I know. It's like the dry heat.
It's dry. So dry.
Like the desert.
I feel like I'm in the desert.
No, at least now we know.
Yeah.
Try them and see. Yeah, I kind of like spicy. I love spicy Doritos. I like spicy, like the barbecue and stuff like that, but it just kind of ruins the actual flavor of them all.
Oh, I forgot to ask for dessert. Did you guys get pumpkin pie from the cottage there?
Did I have pumpkin pie?
Yeah.
My mom made me pumpkin pie. She makes me
Fancy.
sugar-free. She makes me like less sugar pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Because she loves pumpkin pie too, and she's diabetic. But I'm not gonna lie, I love my mom for doing it. They're good, like they're really good. But like, I just want that real pumpkin pie because it just has. But the problem is, I am the only one that eats pumpkin pie, so I can't justify buying one whole pie for me because I'll waste half of it.
Yeah.
I say do it. Buy it for yourself.
And then I feel bad because she makes them, so I don't want, it's like this thing.
Well, no, if you're not going to make them for you, that's nice.
And they're good. Like, I mean, it's not that they're bad, but like that just like.
Yeah, I don't know why pumpkin. I can't remember the last time I tried pumpkin pie, but
it's been a while.
Yeah,
we made one. I think on our stream one time or something.
Oh, yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, we made one.
It was good.
I tried it then. I was like, nah, it's still not my jam.
Yeah, it's the texture of it too. It's kind of a weird, like the texture of it's.
We had Thanksgiving yesterday. Yeah, a lot of people have it on the Sunday because you don't want to cook a big dinner on the Monday and have to go to work the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people I know have it on like either the Friday night or the Sunday night. Sort of seem to be
Friday night.
Well, something lead into the long weekend.
That's Easter.
Yeah, but even some people do it this one.
Really?
Yeah. No, I'm not saying everyone I know. I'm saying some people do.
Well, I mean, I'm sure some people do.
I would rather do it on the Sunday.
Yeah.
No, I would definitely anything but the Saturday or Sunday. Definitely the Monday.
Yeah.
The Monday is like it just seems cruel to be like, hey, let's have a big dinner tonight. Like,
I'm one of those people that needs like half a day to lead into going back to work. I'm not doing anything.
Well, it's just nice to have that,
Or like so you can do your laundry, or you can get your
stuff ready. Yeah, no, that's you get all that stuff ready. Yeah, so
bed rot.
Yeah, I would much rather have it on the Sunday than you have Monday just to chill.
Exactly.
Because it's hard sometimes. It's like, I just want to like relax for a bit and kind of unwind and mentally prepare for another week of work.
It's a short week though. That's gonna be bad for me though.
Yeah,
Why?
Short weeks are always.
You gotta cram 5 days of work into 4 days.
Yeah,
I hear that. Yeah, the work doesn't get any less.
No, short weeks are sometimes the longest.
I'll still take the short weeks because starting the week, it's like I only got 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully you guys had a good Monday. Whoever was working, hope you guys survived it all right. And
yeah, I think we're like, I don't want to say, well, except for cousin Vinny and Chris and David. Although Chris and David, I feel like just because it's the UK, they're like kind of honorary Canadians and Arctic, not Arctic,
yeah.
But I'm saying most of us in here are Canadian. So
yeah. So hopefully you guys had a good Thanksgiving, everyone. Celebrated it.
Arctic Ginger, Terry,
Mambo. Yeah, it's great that it's over now. It's starting to believe that it's like
it's Christmas time.
We're pretty much into Christmas here. Yeah.
No, we gotta get to Halloween.
Well, Halloween's coming. I can't wait. I gotta start figuring out a costume for that.
Oh, me
you guys
too.
don't have Thanksgiving? I mean, ours isn't really anything.
That's what David said. They don't have Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It was today was President's Day in the U.S. I think there's something.
They had a long weekend.
I thought President's Day was in the winter time.
Maybe it's not President's Day, but there was something.
It was a long weekend.
I think
I don't know. Well, I think it's one of those ones. I don't know if I don't think it's like a national.
Not everyone got it, but
we got Vinny if he's still here.
Mama says so much food. I want to cook for a week now.
No, there's a Veterans Day.
Where was that?
The 11th. It's November 11th.
Yeah, I swear there was something today. Columbus Day. There you go. Thank you, Vinny.
But is that like a holiday or just like?
Well, I think it's like a. I think it might be.
Maybe it's a bank holiday.
It might be something like that. I think. I don't know if anyone really gets the day off.
I'm not sure.
Remember the Sopranos? They went and protested the Columbus Day. And they get in the fights.
Oh yeah.
So much food I want to cook. Oh, I do like leftovers though.
Leftovers are always good. Yeah, nothing beats a good. I love a leftover turkey sandwich, like the moist maker.
Oh, I was called out this morning to a guy running around topless with a machete.
Oh, jeez. Hopefully that ended okay, David.
Jesus, that's insane. Hopefully they got the guy and no one was hurt.
Yeah, no kidding. That's
annual gravy on everything day.
That's great. Oh, you can't beat gravy.
My mom makes the powdered gravy and it's so good. I love the powdered gravy. I know people make fancy gravy, but I love the powder.
That's what David is at Eric's favorite. Hey, Terry.
All right, guys, that is the 1 hour mark.
8 o'clock is here. Time to get ready for another week of work
Happy
for us.
Thanksgiving to everybody again.
Yes, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it.
We all hope you all have a prosperous week. I'm going for different words. Prosperous and a safe week.
Yes, enjoyed everyone.
Yeah. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy. We will see you next week. And don't forget, guys.
You're awesome.
You're awesome. Bye, guys.
Thank you to everybody who's here.
Take care, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us.